Welcome, dear viewers, to an extraordinary tale of survival, faith, and divine intervention. Today, we delve into one of the most compelling stories from the Bible, Noah's Ark. This ancient narrative from the book of Genesis is not just a story of a man, a boat, and a flood, but a profound message of hope, obedience, and redemption. Our story begins in a world vastly different from today. According to the book of Genesis, humanity had grown increasingly wicked, and violence filled the earth. People had turned away from God, indulging in their own desires and corrupting the world he had created. In this time of moral decay, there was one man who stood out for his righteousness and faithfulness: Noah. The Bible describes Noah as a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. God, grieved by the wickedness of humanity, decided to cleanse the earth and start anew. He chose Noah, a man of unwavering faith, to carry out his divine plan. God said to Noah, "I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth." But God did not leave Noah without guidance. He provided detailed instructions to build an ark, a massive vessel that would preserve Noah, his family, and representatives of the animal kingdom. The ark was to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high, made of cypress wood and coated with pitch inside and out to make it waterproof. Noah's obedience to God was immediate and unwavering. Despite the ridicule and disbelief of those around him, Noah began the monumental task of building the ark. For years, he and his family worked tirelessly, cutting wood, shaping beams, and constructing the colossal vessel according to God's precise instructions. Imagine the scene: a dry, desolate land far from any sea, and yet here stood a towering wooden structure, a testament to Noah's faith. The people must have thought Noah was mad, but he remained steadfast, driven by his trust in God's promise. As the ark neared completion, God instructed Noah to gather 2 of every kind of living creature, male and female, to ensure the survival of each species. This divine task was nothing short of miraculous. Animals of all kinds, from the tiniest insects to the mightiest beasts, came to Noah and entered the ark. Alongside them, Noah brought 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal and bird to be used for food and sacrifices after the flood. The sight must have been awe-inspiring. A procession of animals peacefully entering the ark in pairs. Elephants, lions, birds, insects, every creature imaginable, guided by an unseen hand, found refuge in Noah's ark. Once Noah, his family, and the animals were safely aboard, God himself shut the door of the ark. The sky grew dark, and the earth trembled as the heavens opened, unleashing torrents of rain. For 40 days and 40 nights, rain poured down, and the fountains of the deep burst forth, covering the earth with water. The floodwaters rose higher and higher, lifting the ark until it floated on the surface of the waters. Every living thing on the face of the earth was wiped out. Humans, animals, and birds all perished in the deluge. Only Noah and those with him in the ark survived. Inside the ark, Noah and his family cared for the animals, enduring the storm's relentless fury. The ark was their sanctuary, a floating haven amidst the chaos and destruction. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, they waited, trusting in God's promise of deliverance. After 150 days, the waters began to recede, and the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah sent out a raven to see if the waters had subsided, but it kept flying back and forth until the earth was dry. Then he sent out a dove, which returned with an olive leaf in its beak, a sign that the floodwaters were receding. Noah waited patiently, sending the dove out again after 7 days. This time, the dove did not return, indicating that the land was dry. God then commanded Noah to come out of the ark, bringing his family and all the animals with him. As Noah and his family stepped out of the ark, they were greeted by a transformed world. The earth, cleansed of its wickedness, was ready for a new beginning. The animals, too, ventured out into the renewed land, ready to repopulate the earth. Noah built an altar to the Lord and offered sacrifices of thanksgiving. God was pleased with Noah's offering and made a covenant with him, promising never to destroy the earth with a flood again. As a sign of this covenant, God set a rainbow in the sky, a symbol of his promise and a reminder of his mercy. The story of Noah's Ark is more than just a tale of survival. It is a profound message of faith, obedience, and divine grace. Here are some key lessons we can draw from this ancient narrative. Faith in the face of adversity. Noah's unwavering faith in God's command, despite the mockery and disbelief of others, is a powerful example of trust and obedience. His faith was not based on what he could see but on his belief in God's word. God's provision and protection. The ark was not just a vessel. It was a symbol of God's provision and protection. Just as the ark sheltered Noah and his family from the flood, God's presence and promises provide refuge and security for those who trust in him. The importance of righteousness. Noah's righteousness set him apart in a world filled with wickedness. His life reminds us of the importance of living in a way that honors God, even when it means standing alone. Hope and renewal. The flood was a cataclysmic event, but it was also a means of renewal. God's covenant with Noah, symbolized by the rainbow, is a reminder that even in judgment, there is hope and the possibility of a new beginning. Environmental stewardship. The careful gathering of animals and the preservation of species highlight the importance of caring for creation. Noah's role as a caretaker of God's creatures calls us to be responsible stewards of the environment. Thousands of years have passed since the time of Noah, but his story continues to resonate with people of all faiths and backgrounds. The ark has become a symbol of salvation, a beacon of hope in times of trial and tribulation. In art, literature, and popular culture, Noah's Ark has been depicted and reimagined in countless ways. From ancient frescoes to modern films, the story's themes of survival and divine promise remain universally compelling. As we reflect on the story of Noah's Ark, we are reminded of the enduring power of faith, the importance of righteousness, and the assurance of God's promises. In a world that often seems filled with uncertainty and turmoil, Noah's story offers a message of hope and renewal. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most remarkable stories ever told. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories from the Bible and beyond. Until next time, may you find refuge in your faith, and may the rainbow of God's promise always shine upon you.